In the previous lesson, we created this vocabulary that you see on the screen. It has 4 terms and is hierarchical in nature. We still cannot use this on our web application because it first has to be associated with at least one content type, and that is the objective of this lesson. Let's do that now. First, go to Structure on the admin menu and open Content Types. We will be adding the new taxonomy to the article content type. So click on this Manage Fields action button. A field is just a technical term for any user interface control on the content type form. Any form, in fact. Each control, like a text box or a checkbox, is called as a field. Now this page lists the fields that make up the article content type. You are familiar with these. There is the body, comments, image, and tags. Title is mandatory and it is not even modifiable in any way. That's why it's not shown here. Of special interest to you will be this tags field. This is an existing taxonomy. Notice the field type is called as the entity reference. A simple way for you to understand that term is to think that it will refer to an entity that you have created. All taxonomies that you create should be configured as entity reference. Our intention is to attach our newly created taxonomy to this listing. And to do that, click on this Add Field button. And this page is the beginning of a wizard-like interface that will follow. And in this Add a New Field drop-down, open it, select, go to the Reference section, and here select the taxonomy term. This is what we want. And as soon as you do that, the label control will appear. I will give a meaningful label, save and continue. And in the next page, type of item to reference is correct. Taxonomy term, don't change. Allowed number of values, make this, the default is limited and 1, make this unlimited. I will refer to this later, just remember this. And in this next screen, the label that we created is carried forward from earlier. Help text is the instruction to the user on the editing form. Give something meaningful here. And required field, in our case, it will be unchecked. We don't want to make it as required. You can set default values. You can pre-populate like this, the form with whatever you select here, but I don't want to do this. Keep it empty. For the reference method, keep it as default. The other option here is with views. We don't need that now. Just keep it at default. Available vocabularies. This is very important. Select the correct one. Watch movement is what we want. It may take a moment, and when it's done, finally click on the Save Settings button. Now we are back to the article content type fields page, and you can see our new field has been successfully added. There are still a couple of things to be done. We have to adjust how this will be shown in the interface page. To do that, open this Manage Form Display tab, and our new control will be at the bottom of the page. I want it to be prominently displayed at the top of the page, so I'm going to move it up and place it right before body. By default, the widget assigned to taxonomies is the autocomplete field. That is suitable for tags, if you remember from our earlier examples, but not in this case. So change this widget type to checkboxes. Okay, finally save. Now at this stage, we have completely finished creating a new taxonomy and assigning it to the article content type. To see this in action, I'm going to open the article creation page. And boom, here you can see our new vocabulary attached to the article. This is the help text that we had given. This is the label. And if you notice, this is the hierarchical structure. It is denoted with a small dash. I can choose a more generic mechanical movement, or I can just do automatic, or I can even give mechanical and automatic. Okay. Every new article that you create can now be categorized according to our new vocabulary. This is not all. Even if you go to an existing older articles, here again you will find this field and you can set it.